Hey everyone, we're here looking at the RY10 Pro RynoWorx kettle. This unit's our premier model. We developed the MA Pro to ultimately improve the safety, reliability, and productivity of the user experience. So first off, what makes this unit really unique is our proprietary patent-pending internal burner. We've eliminated the torch that goes in the bottom, and we've replaced it with a sealed burner that sits inside the kettle that draws oxygen from the bottom and that ultimately shields it from wind. The next thing that we gained with this was incredible fuel efficiency and much faster melting time. We're able to save as much as 50% more fuel, and we're also able to reduce melting time by up to 50% when compared to torch-fired melter applicators. Some of the other things that you may notice that are unique about our kettle, besides the burner, is we have an electronic ignition on the front, push button start. Hold down the starter button on the kettle and your burner fires. You no longer need to carry a striker, you no longer need to carry a barbecue lighter. It just works. In the unlikely event that the wind happens to blow out your burner, the flame out sensor will read that, it'll shut off the flow of gas and ensure that the operator remains safe and you're not dumping fuel into an open space, which can be really dangerous. As we move around to the operator's position of the kettle, you notice that there's an accessory torch sitting at the side. This is a nice optional feature we've added. It allows the user the ability to run a separate torch alongside while the kettle's melting using the same fuel source. You may want to use that for drying up wet spots in the pavement, eliminating vegetation like burning weeds or grass out of cracks on the fly, or you may even want to use it as an additional piece to accelerate the heating of your valve before you start the job, or for cleaning your controls in between. Another nice feature is we've designed all the controls to be located at the operating position. This means that standing from behind the kettle, you can see your temperature, you can adjust your temperature, you can control your agitation, and you can control your shoe as well as your valve control. You don't need to leave this position. Along the front of the kettle, in plain view of the operator, you'll find a nice stainless steel temperature gauge. It's liquid filled. The liquid dampens any vibrations that can cause damage to the needle during operation. If you've ever pushed the kettle over uneven pavement, you'll notice that the needle has a tendency to bounce up and down. Within a week, 2 weeks, or even 3 weeks of use of your kettle, it's quite easy to destroy an air-filled thermometer, and you're into hundreds of dollars to purchase another one. We've thought of that. We've eliminated that problem by dampening our thermometers. So along the side of the kettle, you'll notice that the propane line is secured and protected against radiating heat from the side of the kettle. As we move along to the front of the kettle, you'll notice that we've added 2 tie-down hooks on the left and right side. That's to allow you to secure your kettle to any truck or trailer. As with all RynoWorx products, it has a signature matte black powder coat. Another great, unique RynoWorx feature is on-the-fly agitation. On-the-fly agitation allows you to agitate a mixture material from a standing operator position without having to subject yourself to the fumes and the dangers of standing over a hot kettle. We've opted to come up with a new design. It's a flat bottom design with curved edges. This gives us the greatest benefits in allowing continual agitation without splashing as you push your sealer back and forth inside the kettle, but it also gives us that optimal melting time that we get from having a flat bottom and surface-to-surface contact between crack fill and the burner that's beneath. You can put down up to 600 feet per hour or up to 4,800 feet per day melt and applied with this machine. And the greatest thing about it is you no longer have to babysit it or worry about whether the wind's going to blow out your flame.